just in the last 9 or 10 days, there have been so many things on the national level with the new administration that we are making changes right and left. And I don't know what all those changes are going to be, but what are you expecting in terms of the way that the Trump administration is going about business?
It's fast and furious. Right?
It's amazing.
Love it or hate it, it's fast and furious. We have seen a lot of action in the last few days. I think there are a couple of things probably different from the first round. There might be some really good actions that will allow United States to really benefit. So, for example, we are very optimistic about deal flow. We're optimistic about M&A activity. We're optimistic about deregulation in many ways. We're optimistic about maybe removing a lot of the red tape that may have really hindered us in many ways that we don't appreciate. Imagine taking 18 months to clear all the rubble right now in Southern California, with the fires. There'll also be some bluster. So, for example, am I worried about tariffs, for example, right? And the answer is no, I'm not personally, because in round one, there was a lot of noise about tariffs. At the end, some really good stuff happened with the tariffs to the point where even the Biden administration retained those tariffs on China, right? So I'm optimistic on that one too. And yes, it's a negotiating tool. When you start by saying, I'm going to put 60% tariff on you, and then if you can maybe close the deal at 10% or 5%, that's not a bad place to be, because I think some of those tariffs are actually healthy for the U.S. economy. Could there be some downside risk here that plays out that actually might hurt people or hurt businesses? Absolutely. I'm not going to be naive on that, hey, we may see some actions that might actually be negative. But on the flip side, the overall sentiment right now is extremely optimistic. The markets would not be where they are right now if we were not optimistic, and the economy would not continue to chug along the way we are if we were not optimistic.